Hello everybody and welcome back to Spellweaver. Now, yeah, you think it would be nice, you think it would be simple. And you can probably notice we have this little shit going on in the top left corner. Please ignore this. It is simply because like I'm launching Spellweaver today and everything is in Polish. And I'm like, what? I switch the game off, I go to Steam, I open Steam, I'm like, yeah, library, install, I'm going to Spellweaver, I press right click, properties, language, English. I'm like, it is set to English, then why the hell the game is in Polish? So I changed it to English, restarted the game, nope, it's still in Polish. So I thought, okay, maybe it is broken. Switching it back to switching it to Polish. I launched the game, turned it off, switch it back to English, launch it again, it's still in Polish. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm going nuts this time, okay? I'm taking something totally ridiculous. I'm switching the language in Steam to Russian, because why not Russian? I launched the game and it is still in Polish. I'm like, okay, I'm fed up with this shit. I went up through like all of the game files. I was hoping that I will be able to find something along the lines that, you know, config.txt or something like that, which will allow me to change the language value. Nope, nothing like that. And after spending God knows how much time trying to fix this shit, because apparently it figured out that I want to play it in Polish, despite I don't know, I mean, I don't want. Yes, I don't want. The reason is simple. I mean, first of all, I generally, yeah, I don't. Okay, this is still in Polish. Crap, give me cards, because in the worst case scenario, those are still in Polish. Nope, spoiled aristocrat can attack, block, blah 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 blah. Huh, but the starter decks are still named in Polish. This is in Oh god. Well, we're gonna have a little bit of a mess today, but luckily we don't plan to do anything else except opening packs. Basically what I did, yeah, because I couldn't find any way to fix the language, because of course, why would you put an option to change the language? No, this is fucking useless option, nobody would like to change their fucking language in a game. Fuck, honestly, fuck you. No, I'm getting needlessly angry right now. But this is dumb thing, honestly. I mean, I truly appreciate that there is an option to control the music and sound volume, but you know what? The amount of options in this game suck. Why can't I change the anti-aliasing? Why can't I change the resolution? Why can't I, well, I can select the full screen or not. Why can't I change the graphics fidelity? Why? Come on. Yeah, I will be definitely bothering the developers about this shit sooner or later. Yeah, but it's like I knew that I had to record an episode because I don't have anything pre-recorded, and I want to record an episode. And for a second I was like, yeah, you know, theoretically I could go record it in Polish. It wouldn't be that much of an issue. I mean, you know, we all know what it is, okay? I am aware that actually a great deal of my viewers are still from Poland, so that wouldn't be that much of a case. Although, still, according to YouTube Analytics, I'm getting quite a significant amount of views from USA. So, yeah, I cannot deal with it in Polish. As I said, if it was, you know, more or less random, regular playing shit, I could deal with it. Wonder if the quests are in Polish. Rare quest, Academia, quest task, Zdobądź! Fuck this shit, honestly. It's like, yeah, I'm getting one line English, one line Polish. And tournament notifications are in Polish. Anyway. Yeah, as I said, I was trying to fix it. I wasn't able to, so in the end, I figured out I cannot let it have... fuck! Speaking difficult. I cannot have it in Polish for today, because today we are gonna open a hell load of packs. Many cards. And, yeah, in the worst case scenario, I could try and sit there and translate the cards on the fly, or, you know, use the names if I'd remember the original names. But, no. That would be too much. So I just went there and I deleted all of the... well, apparently not all of the... but I've deleted the language files for Polish, and I called it a day. I mean, for a second I was like, it might be if I try to launch the game without those files, it will, like, auto-update, and then it will launch with the language, but luckily, nope, didn't. So, oh, yeah, about the packs. They are called in Polish, because why not? So, I was asking you, should I open good or evil packs? And the response was that I should open normal packs. I mean, honestly... Okay, in description of packs is still in Polish. Apparently I've missed more of the language files that I was expecting. There is one file I did not delete on purpose, and that was the bad language file. Well, no, it wasn't actually called the bad language. The bad language was the folder, and the file was just called PL. But yeah, as you can probably figure out, it was a file with the swear words that the game is censoring in the chat with this fancy option that is available. Well, actually, I have it turned off. If it's checked, does it mean that it will censor, or will it not censor? Not sure. Regardless. Anyway, yeah, you called for a normal packs, so we'll have normal packs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why is it sometimes making this noise and sometimes not? So yeah, honestly, I have no idea. Can someone explain to me why should I open normal packs? Not the good or evil packs. 7 normal, 2 uncommon, 7 common, 2 uncommon, 1 rare. 1 in 8 packs contains epic, and 1 in 20 heroic. 1 in 8 epic, and 1 in 20 heroic. So the rarities seem the same. Yeah, someone said that I can open small packs if I like the risk. Actually, more or less the same. I guess you would have to like count the per like card cost in each of these packs. Well, in normal pack it will be like 1,250 gold, and in a small pack it will be actually the same. So the cost per card is the same in both. Anyway, taking only 10 because it's the equivalent of the box. Also, I have the Niva pack. Also, I have 8 small packs. Let's start with the Niva pack because this is like the most exciting one, and I guess that will be. I'm feeling something like Niva. Wow, who would have guessed? The next 3 creatures you play this turn cost 1 less to a minimum of 1. Whenever you play one of those creatures, draw a card. Ooh, shiny Theanor Wolftongue. I'm thinking if I had one of these before. I definitely didn't have him in a shiny version, but I might have the regular version of him. Summon Silverfang onto the field. 4 levels, which is quite a lot. It's 2 nature, 2 any. Wolves you control get +2 attack, +2 HP, and are swift. So they get a pretty insane 4 4s. Silverfang is deadly in combat against creatures of evil, but it's legendary. I cannot have more than 1 copy of a legendary card on the field, right? Life Force Incarnate, my first copy. Life Force Incarnate's 8k and HP are each equal to the number of creatures you control. And Primordial Tree, and there's also my first copy. I didn't even know this card. What is this card? Put an elf you control under Primordial Treant. Put a Might Emblem on Primordial Treant. When Primordial Treant leaves the field, return all elves under it back to the field. Okay. That's really interesting. Plant. Building a plant-based deck might be interesting. So I wonder, are there any more wolves aside from Silverfang? And apparently I had one of these wolf tongues before. But it's legendary. Each player can have only 1 copy of a legendary card on the field. And you know what? In this second, this guy becomes so useless. Yeah, really, he does. He seemed like a decent card, but, well, given that you can have only 1 wolf on the field anyway, yeah, because they are legendary, and there are no more wolves in the game. I mean, if there was any other wolf creatures, any other wolf cards in the game, then it would make more sense, but in that case, let's start with the small ones. Drove Guardian, Plague Vermin, Totem of Forsaken Thoughts. I don't remember, what is this one? Allied Shaman enters the field to look at 4 cards of your deck. You may play a corruption spell from within them with the mana cost 2 or less without paying its cost. Put the rest in your graveyard. Ouch. How much is Tombs of the Damned? Tombs of the Damned is 3, so this card sucks, really. I mean, if it was put the rest of them in your deck, or at the bottom of your deck, or shuffle into your deck, or whatever, that would be okay-ish. But as it is, I mean, you're wasting 4 cards. Whenever Allied Shaman enters the field, you may pay 1, so you don't have to, but you may. If you pay, and yeah, Tombs of the Damned shows in it, you will be losing it. Well, yeah, probably with such a deck you won't really be focusing that much on the Tombs of the Damned, but honestly, what are the corruption spells with a cost of 2 or less that you might be willing to play like that? I mean, there are Noxious Fumes, there are, what are they called? Come on, I forgot. The, god damn it, I forgot the name. Fuck, I forgot the name of the freaking spell I used the most. The one that reduces the HP of the creature based on your corruption levels and boosts your attack. I have no idea. I lost it completely. Soundless Priestess. Nothing interesting. What is it called? Consume Spirit, of course. So you basically are able to play like Noxious Fumes, Consume Spirit, Curse of Rishad, That is not the worst. Flash of Delirium. Each hero decays 5 cards. Draw a card. If you were milling, that might make some sense. Yeah. Well, I guess if you would take the totem that wastes your cards, you would go slightly higher in general on the cards. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, Hunt. Attached to an enemy card. So if your enemy has no cards, you basically like have no way to play it, even if it shows up in this 4. When this card engages in combat, triggers, or uses an activated power for the first time each turn, you may summon 2 Enchained Souls onto the field. May. I mean, they are slaves after all. Yeah, Midnight Carvings again. This is a card that, if you don't have 2 zombies that you would like to boost, then it won't really be that much of a use. Hands from Beyond, Curse of Risha, these are cards that could be played fairly reasonably with these totem. Yeah, provided you have enough copies in there. Everything beyond the Spoils of War, aka Reanimate, Splitting Headache, Tombs of the Damned, these are cards that are useful. These are cards that I'd like seeing used with this totem. You cannot play them because they are too expensive, so if you would draw them in these 4 cards, you would be instantly losing them permanently. As far as I remember, Corruption doesn't have any ways of returning spells to your deck from graveyard. You would need probably Wisdom, I think, had some cards that could work on it. Word of Pain, what is this? Select creature for each of your corruption levels, put a weakness emblem on each of those creatures. But it's still only one, it's still only 1 creature per weakness emblem. You cannot put 2 weakness emblems on 1 creature, at least I presume, based on the card's description. And also, if you happen to use it, yeah, when you have... Yeah, you basically, you drop a shaman, so you have at least 1 shaman in play. Let's assume you have 2 corruption levels. You drop 1 shaman, your opponent has 1 or maybe even no creatures at all. You drop shaman, you use the totem's power to draw 4 cards, and this is one of these cards. So you can either use it to hurt your shaman or waste it and not use it ever. Never ever again. Ammon's Ritual is bad. Sacrifice any number of non-demon creatures, search your deck for a demon card of that level or less, and put it on a field. Shuffle your deck. Okay. Never mind. I think I have the feeling that this is a bad card because I think I was stuck with it in some deck that doesn't really use demons. No, wait, I have the Dark Portal here. I have Word of Pain here. Anyway, yeah. In the end of the day, well, yeah. Eternal Servitude. It would be worthless if nothing died, so you can either, use it if something died this turn when you are dropping this shaman, but if nothing died, and you draw this, then this is wasted. Hands of Beyond can be played instantly, and Spoils of War, very similar case with the Eternal Servitude, because, yeah, if it did, then if 3 or more creatures didn't die this turn, you cannot play. It's basically wasted. I don't really see a legit use for this totem. In my opinion, it's like a really bad card that should be reworked into something more useful. Nothing interesting. I have Additional Contraptionist, which I don't remember what is it. Enters the field, search your deck for a level 1 non-creature artifact and put it into your hand. And more Lizard Barbarians. This is something fairly interesting. I guess +1 attack at the end of turn when attacking hero. When I declare him as attacking the hero, and my opponent blocks it, does it get back to 1 attack? I presume it does. Ambush Strike, Touch of Light, these are nice cards, although I'm not 100% sure if I need more of those. Well, I could need those if I were planning to build a green-yellow deck. Baseborn, Sunrise Fairy, Distant Expedition, Elf Commander. I don't remember Distant Expedition. At the end of your turn, put the card of your deck under Distant Expedition. When Distant Expedition leaves the field, put a card from under it into your hand. Or you can sacrifice it and draw a card. Well, basically, if you would sacrifice it, you will be getting like 2 cards. This is a spell. For a second, I thought it's a creature, but then I realized it doesn't have health and attack and speed. No, wait! At the end of your turn, put the top card of your deck under Distant Expedition. When Distant Expedition leaves the field, put a card from under it into your hand. I'm curious, because apparently there is no trigger, aside from this pay to sacrifice, that will cause you to lose Distant Expedition. So if you have a Distant Expedition, like for a 5 turns or so, let's say 4 turns and it's your 5th turn, so actually you have 4 cards underneath it. Because it doesn't say anywhere that if it has card under it, you cannot put more, unless there is a some hidden rule to put under that means you cannot have multiple cards under 1 card. Which I never heard of, although I have never seen multiple cards under 1 card. So yeah, theoretically, if it already has a card and you end the turn without sacrificing it, it will get another card underneath it. And another turn, another card goes underneath it. But when Distant Expedition leaves the field, put a card. So A, this little letter here, unless it's poor translation. Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Spellweaver was originally developed in English, and if it was, whether it was developed by English team or not. In the worst case scenario, you could even say that even if those were native English speakers, I mean, in every language you have people who, despite being native speakers, they don't really understand it properly, and they might fail like this. Yeah, but basically A would indicate that it's a 1 card, not multiple cards. So if you can stash can you stash multiple cards underneath Distant Expedition? If you can, then do you have to discard the rest of those cards or not? Or what? Elf Commander, yeah, pretty nice. Slave Gladiator, Soul Flames, Splitting Headache, and Bedeviled Fiend. I definitely didn't have 4 of those. I probably didn't have 4 of those. When it comes to these 2, I have no idea how many I had, but I don't really need more of those, I'm sure about that. Ooh, my first copy of Mausoleum of the Damned, that's nice. Call of Jalaya, Golem, Chalice of Yanks, and what is this? Ooh, it's shiny! Is it really my first copy of this, or is it my first copy of shiny version of this? Next time you play a level 1 creature this turn, an enemy creature gets -1, -1, -1. Yeah, this might be genuinely first copy of that card for me, and it is in shiny. I'm really happy about it. This is really nice card. This is really nice skill shrine. I should actually look what are the cooldowns and cost on it. Ray of Righteousness, that's pretty nice. Relic Guard mech, Astral Dive mech, Soul Flames, yeah, because I need more of those. I will check it in a second. Let's open the rest of these small packs. Pegasus, more Slave Gladiators, Moonsteel Miner, oh my god. Did we have it? Yeah, I think it was in the last... And Spell Aristocrat, I definitely don't need more of those. It was definitely, I'm pretty sure it was in the last draft tournament that I failed because I didn't realize that Moonsteel Miner can be sacrificed to put a Might Emblem on another creature you control. and I allowed my opponent, while thinking I'm so clever and I'll wreck them, they sacrificed it, which allowed them to put a Might Emblem, which basically ruined my strategy. I don't remember if I won that game or lost it. I remember they... Ooh, Diogen! Wandering Pilgrim, that's actually nice. Flash of Delirium, hello, we've been talking about you. Ambushing Sharpshooter, ranged Swift, no matter yada yada, 2-1. Nothing special. I think I was actually using him in the draft recently, wasn't I? Diogen, that's really nice that I'm having the Diogen. I would really like to get some Trigons. Bedeviled Fiend, yeah, well this one is definitely over for. I have no idea how many. Mausoleum of the Damned. 1 mana cost and 3 turns cooldown, so the cooldown is pretty punishing on it. The next time you play a level 1 creature, so it triggers only one a turn. It triggers only once a turn, I'm afraid. Quick Unbind. 28 common cards to unbind. The 1 uncommon. No, not really. Curious about this. Where are they? Where are they? Bedeviled Fiends. Actually, I have 6 now, and I have 5 splitting headaches. So I was right that I don't really need more of those. Okay. Oh, I have 2 of these. Might think about the Enchained Souls deck then. Sounds like a plan to me. Let's get to opening more packs. These are a little bit bigger. Oh, Innkeeper, Fireball, Field Operative, Mesmerizing Spirit, Ambush Shot, Infernal Vultures, Boiling Blood, Thessian Mercenary, Spoiled Aristocrat, and Sunblessed Priest. Generally speaking, bullshit. I mean, it's nice I'm getting more Innkeepers for collection purposes, nothing else. I don't know. Might use them if I were to build some order decks, but I don't really have a particular plan for a deck with them. So that's why I'm not super stoked on those. Mesmerizing Spirit, I might be full on those actually. Thessian Mercenary, I think this is an addition to the collection. This is definitely an addition to the collection. Well, it was changed. What is it now? When you sacrifice Thessian Mercenary, draw a card, and I think it had stats changed. Well, yeah, generally I will be more happy to find some shinies and or new cards. But yeah, growing collection is also nice. Offering Yard Priest. When Offering Yard Priest enters the field, put a Might Emblem on it for each totem you control. That's interesting. I should really delve into building a Shaman totem deck. That's what I really think and I would like to see. Yeah, there is a plenty of shamans in Rage. There is a plenty of shamans in Nature. There is some shamans in Corruption. I don't recall any shamans from the other 3 aspects. But yeah, that calls for a fairly decent tri-aspect deck. Well, with some Trigons, might even try to push it to the 4 deck with some blue in play as well, for the sake of going with you know, cards that restore your energy. Then you could, you know, like push the totems to the limit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Shaman totem decks are nothing out of the ordinary. Hello, Deathbound Incarnate. Is it shiny? It's my first copy, and I think I mean, it's definitely shiny, but I'm not sure if it's my first copy of shiny or first copy in general. Deals combat damage in form of decaying cards. ATK and HP are equal to number of creature cards in the enemy hero's graveyard. So you definitely won't be using Infernal Vultures with him to, resurrect your opponent creatures. And there is the 4th Consume Spirit. I'm pretty sure I had only 3 Consume Spirits so far. Elven Skyrider, another Raigon. I mean, out of all the dual-level heroic cards, I'm getting this guy again. Oh, and a shiny Elf Scout. That's nice. Theoretically, yes, I am happy to get him because he's a rare card, etc., etc., but I already have him, and I'd much rather see some heroics that I don't have rather than having, once again, the heroic that I already have. Don't really think I will be making a deck with more than one of those anyway. Forced Labor. For a second I thought that maybe it's shiny. Power Lust Incarnate. My first copy of Power Lust Incarnate. 80k and HP are each equal to half the number of your mana crystals rounded up. Actually, it would be decent on the Seductor deck. And more Power Surges. That's awesome because I really like those Power Surges. That's a really nice card. And I had like only one of those. And it was ooh, shiny Sharpshooter. Hello. I was having some problems with, you know, dealing with this in a sense where I kind of wanted, yay, more Bedeviled Fiends. Too bad I can have only 4 copies in the deck. And a Goblin Warrior. That's bloody brilliant. Yeah, where I'd like to put more copies of Power Surge into the deck, but I had only one available. This is why the Seductor only has 1 Power Surge in the deck. And that's why I'm so obsessive when playing it. Felix the Lightsworn. New card, Legendary Support. As long as Felix in the support line, it can't be chosen as the target of enemy spells, hero skills, cards, or card powers. At the start of your turn, move Felix to the front line, and for 2 order to any Felix get +1/+2 HP. This is not a bad card, honestly. Considering it's cheap, it's easy to deploy, and it can get fairly powerful if you're high on levels, not to mention that he's pretty decent as it is. Another Power Surge, that's great. More Hands from Beyond, more Distant Expeditions, and again Totem of Swiftness. Free roll 19, in a couple of minutes the registration will be closed, and more Shamans. We'll definitely have a lot of unbinding today. More Gibbo and Ronnie, supplies, minor, noxious balls, astral. Blue means rare, I think. Okay. So what is rarer? Blue or gold? Don't recall. Common, uncommon. Heroic is red. Oh, Airship Explorer. Hello. What is this force field? I don't recall. Each time your creature you control would be dealt damage, prevent 1 of that damage at the start of your turn. Pay 1 if you can destroy. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh crap. Holy smokes! Oh yeah. Crap. This, ladies and gentlemen, was a macro key on my mouse. If we had a reference contest going, that would be a great question to ask. What purpose could I have for a macro key that constantly presses left mouse button? Ooh, shiny Elven Sanctuary, that's nice. Bloodwitch Harpy. Honestly, I'm here for the shinies. No, just kidding. I'm here for useful cards, but these seem to be scarce. Well, more Guardians of the Faithful. I'm pretty sure I did not have the full set of those. So getting more is pretty decent. Rather than that, shiny armory supplies, that's nice. Grove Sentinel, that's nice. Though apparently it's not marked as new. I thought I did not have the... Oh, no? Have I had any of those in the... what is called the draft game? I definitely had shooting sprouts in the draft deck, and that's why I have those, and they are not marked as new, because otherwise they would be new. I think I also had the Sentry of the Light in the draft deck. In the end of the day, that's why he's not marked as a new. Although that would be like my second copy of this guy, if I'm not mistaken. Unless he was already among those cards that I've opened today and I kinda missed him. Ooh, Dwarven Mortar, that's nice. That's nice because it's a nice card, that's nice because it's a new card, and that's nice because it's card from the latest expansion, from the campaign. Open next. Oh, actually, I realized something. Oh. That's a legend there. Ooh, what is this? I don't recall this. It doesn't seem to be running as a new card. Swift. Haldiri Rider. This is just a flavor text. It's only Swift, but it's 3 speed, 3 health, 2 attack. That's a really nice card. Pretty expensive. Levels are okay-ish, especially if you consider the cost. Mantle of the Winds, Elven Skyrider, and Otriska Province Overseer is here. Flying Deadly has an additional cost to play Otriska Sacrifice a Creature. Open the last one. I think I started talking about something, but I forgot completely, because I got distracted. My first copy of Renovation Facility. When a renovation facility enters the field, summon 2 drones onto the field. Sacrifice a drone, transform an artifact creature you control into one that costs 1 more, or that requires 1 more levels. And I presume it works from like the pool of all artifact creatures available in game. I'm actually gonna check it now. Yeah, I can do it now. Force Wielder. Artifact creature. No. Well, that's an artifact. So there is drone, 1 artifact creature. This is not an artifact creature. This is an artifact creature, so you can upgrade drone into a golem. Then you can potentially upgrade Golem into the Millicent Automaton. And then you can probably upgrade it into the Airship Explorer, because apparently it's another artifact creature. That seems to be all. I'm not sure if the Lamp of Zephyr would count. Also, it will be Jean, not an artifact creature. Oh wait, there is also the Steel Sentinel. You see, yeah. But you cannot go from Millicent Automaton to the Steel Sentinel. You would have to go through the Airship Explorer first, and then to the Steel Sentinel. It's not Sentinel, it's Sentient. Still Sentient. My bad. Thermic Reflector is not a creature, this is not a creature, and no artifact creatures for anyone else. Oh wait, there is Dwarven Mortars! Crap. Transform an artifact creature you control into one that costs 1 more mana, or that requires 1 more level. Freaking hell! You know what it means? You could transform a drone into a golem, and then you could transform a golem into a dwarven mortar. That's pretty legit. I'm pretty sure there was some card that allowed for almost infinite drone spawning. almost like the Foundry Engineers with the golems. Foundry Engineers are creature, so I won't find them here. It's actually pretty nice. Actually, I think we managed to do this pretty quickly. Wait. Collection, crafting, quick unbind. Oh, I can get a solid 89 shrines right now. That's not bad. Oh, rarities. Okay, so if I take the rares out, gold is rare. Because the Trigon stayed and Trigon is blue, so blue is epic. If I... yeah, and that Triangelica is gone. Also the Militant Citadel. I have 5 Soldier Memorials, 5 Pegasi, 6 Relic Guards, 6 Touch of Light, 6 Armory Supplies. I think it by default discards the... unbinds the... regular, not the shiny cards. Too many pacifies, too many heavy infantry. Have I gotten any additional heavy infantry today? Or did I have them from something else? Wow, I have 9 Sunblessed Priestess. That's a lot. Actually, I wonder why they are not called priestesses, but priests. I mean, they are clearly female. 5 Angel Blessed Knights. They are from the drafting. Because I don't recall getting any Angel Blessed Knights today. I started because I started and I never finished, not because I never finished. That apparently, I remember someone's been asking somewhere on the forums or somewhere whether it's like worth to hoard normal packs or something like this. Because they were curious if there will be more more cards in the base set. Well, theoretically we had... well, it's almost like a 2 boxes opening. Theoretically we have... we had like new cards added, but they were like not in the new packs, but in what we already have. I'm looking for something interesting. I don't really see anything. So yeah, apparently no new cards will be coming for like the quote-unquote base set or for the standard packs. I think was something they're shiny. I clicked too fast and I couldn't really tell. Shiny Thomic Reflector. Open next. So yeah, that's not coming, which probably means that if... oh, my first copy of Necromantic Cult, that's nice. Whenever another creature dies, you may pay 1 to put Might Emblem on Necromantic Cult. Remove a Might Emblem from Necromantic Cult, and enemy creature gets -1 attack, -1 HP until end of turn. More pacifies, Bloody Bruno. Oh, and more power surges. I'm pretty sure that with this one, it is 4, if I haven't overflown the 4 yet. So that's nice. And nothing is shiny here. Open next. So yeah, the evil campaign, if it will come, which I hope that it will come someday. Yeah, hopefully bringing more evil cards. If you ask me, I'd personally love to see mostly the mostly corruption or eventually dominion cards. But yeah, we'll see what will come, if it'll come. Now, first, the second I thought that this lightning elemental will be shiny. There is a lot of shiny particles coming up when you open those cards. Another Felix Lysorn, very very nice. So it's not that easy to tell whether the card is shiny or this is just particles for opening the pack. And Arcadian Visionary, so this is once again a card from the latest like expansion kinda. Bark Convoys. These are not really bad, but they are not really good either. I mean, I'm saying they are not good because I'm not getting more new cards, and this is like what I mostly care about. I would be greatly happy to find a Trigon today. Although I have only 3 packs left, so I don't really see it happening. Murderous Chieftain, that's a very interesting card. So yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure that if the Evil campaign will show up... Oh, Holy Radiance, my first copy. That's interesting, I never had Holy Radiance before. Deals 1 damage to each enemy creature. Holy Radiance becomes a blessing with at the start of your turn. Destroy Holy Radiance, it deals 3 damage to each enemy creature. And more force fields. Well, first of all, if Evil doesn't get the equivalent of the Trigon, that's gonna suck. Because the card as Trigon, it's so insanely overpowered that, you know, ideally there would be cards that will give you all the possible... Not all the possible dual levels. I mean, that's one thing I would love to see. But rather than all the possible dual levels, I meant like all the possible combinations of dual levels. Which honestly is insane amount. I'm not even gonna count. This is fairly easy maths, but a little bit time consuming, and I don't really I can't do it in my head. I would need a piece of paper for that. I cannot really do maths in head. Herald of Despair, Deathbound Incarnate. Last card today will be Test of Time. If you're kidding me. That's awful. I'm out of gold, so no more cards happening. Here I have 2 small packs for Fame. These have 1 normal pack for Fame. Well, yeah, pushing this quest, I would have enough for 2 box opening. Although with the inclusion of the small packs we have and the Niva pack, we had more than 2 boxes of cards. Oh, wait. No, this one. Heroes. I still need Alexa, Kainu, Elrique, Nepharos, Zash, Coronis, Enoch, and Wait a second. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's awful. Why there is no Amalric? Yeah, why there is no Amalric packs? This is ridiculous. This is really stupid. Also, yeah, it's like things that should come ASAP. The Evil Trigon, that's the first thing. Yeah, to balance out the evil, first of all. So, Evil Trigon, that's a first thing, this must happen. Okay? Second of all, compensation heroes for all the other factions. Because, yeah, it's kinda unfair that only Order has 4 heroes available. Yeah, it would be nice to see more heroes for other factions. Although, I kinda got the feeling that if new heroes will appear, they will have to get instantly nerfed just like Amalric did. I mean, you know, I kinda feel like this is the intentional way. I mean, okay, I don't know if it's intentional way, because it's not really happening to, like, all the cards, or, you know, everything. But I remember, when I was, back in the days when I was still playing Smite, back in the days when it was still a good game, and not ruined by a toxic community of 10 years old that came because suddenly it became popular. Yeah, I remember that basically every time they introduced a new god to Smite, to play with, the thing is, it was insanely overpowered, and the very next patch, it was being nerfed. And you know, I really think it was really made that way so that people would, like, you know, rush into it, pay more to get the early access on that thing, and then after everyone who was eager to waste their cash on that thing has already wasted it, then we can, you know, easily nerf it. If people are still interested, they will get it. If not, well, then the hype is gone, so no more money coming anyway. Kinda feel like that might be the same of a case here. Why not drop an overpowered hero? Everybody will rush for him, and then we'll nerf him. Yeah. Well, at least you can unbind for the full... Wow, 134 common cards to unbind. Why so many? Well, 8 relic cards. Wow, 10 priestesses. That's insane. I wonder what is the most plentiful I have. But yeah, at these 10 priestesses, I'm pretty sure that will be it. Don't think I will have anything that can... 9 Ancient Wisdoms, 7 Flash Freezes, that's a lot. And I almost have a full set of Arcadian Visionaries. And I have a full set of Airship Explorers now, 7 Astral Dives, oh my god. 7 Spectral Aurites. That would be a nice deck if I could throw so many at... so many of them at once in a deck, but 4 cards limit. 7 Ambushing Sharpshooters. Look at this tiny little corner that is shining, because I have the only 1 shiny Ambushing Sharpshooter for 6 non-shiny. Wow. Presumably it's 1/7 of a card. No, definitely not. So yeah, this is supposed to be 1/5. I don't really think so. This would be 1/4. Maybe? Well, I'm more convinced that this is 1/4. But it even zooms in this way. This is ridiculous. Yeah, but where was this? This one I had only 2, so it's like more or less half a card is shiny and half is not. Same goes for this. No, this is I have only one of 4 shiny. So yeah, basically, yeah, the cards I really want to see, the more heroes, the equivalent of the Trigon, but for evil. And I definitely want to see more evil cards, because overall, evil, like all the evil factions have 56 cards right now, while all the good factions have more than that. So it is really, well, I wouldn't say this is really unbalanced, but yeah, it would be nice to see more of a good cards, more of the evil cards come, because we already have plenty of good cards to work with. I don't really know what I have so many of. Well, suddenly I have 7 Power Surges. Wow. And I was lacking those. Really? Actually, think about it. I might have gotten more Power Surges at some point. Did I get it today? No, I did get it someday else. This is an awesome card, really good shrine, especially, I mean, it's a good shrine, great ability, and I have it in a shiny card, so that's awesome. I kinda wasn't aware of it. Choose a control are no longer slaves. Yeah, I have now... Apparently I have plenty of Phasean mercenaries, because why not? Have way too many grappling hooks. Nobody needs that many grappling hooks. Six Plague Vermin, 6 Zombie Legionnaires. See, a nice full set of Consume Spirits. That's awesome. Nice set of Abhorrent Ghouls. Though I don't think I will be ever using that many. Swamp God Emissary, what is this? When Swamp God Emissary enters the field, you may pay 2 to return a creature with 1 HP from your graveyard onto the field. Yeah, I guess. Mesmerizing Spirit, Herald of Despair, these guys, Vultures, Swarm, Vermin, yeah, Plague Vermin. So there is some cards with a health of 1 that you could potentially return. I wonder how these would be treated then. Yeah. I mean, it will be probably treated by the amounts of creatures you have in play. And Diogen. Diogen and Mortar. These are like 2 good draws from today. Second Raigon, well, someone could say that it was a good draw. Well, after all, it's a heroic card, but I would be much more happy to see any other of these. 1, 2, 3, yeah, any other of these heroics. Yeah, to have something new. Rather than to have the second copy of Raigon as I said, I probably won't be using 2 of those in one deck. Summon Demon with level equal to your corruption level under the enemy, yada yada. It probably summons from the all the demons in the all the demons possible, not only from those you control. Succubus. Thought Devourer. I kinda lack demons. That kinda sucks. Could really use more demons. Yeah, Quick Unbind. 35 Order Shrines, 25 Wisdom Shrines, 25 Nature Shrines, 22 Rage Shrines, 22 Dominion Shrines, and 23 Corruption Shrines. So in the end I have gotten most of the Order Shrines. How much to create? 150 Order Shrines to create the Trigon. That's ridiculous. Yeah. But anyway, as I said, for the Evil campaign, honestly, I would think that well, I would love to see mostly corruption, but what I think would really mostly need an overhaul is Rage. Although, to be honest, after the recent Rage buffs, especially reducing cost on the fireballs and all the other things that Rage got boosted, I'm seeing more and more of Rage, so they are getting somewhere, I guess. Also, the easy AI Zash, from being like probably the weakest easy AI to defeat on quick battles, became pretty tough and pretty annoying with these fireballs of his. Anyway, we're not gonna play anything today. I have 150 crystals. I mean, yeah. Suddenly, those crystal quests are becoming common. Did we have something changed? Did we have increased probability of the crystals being a reward on a quest or something? I actually seen the the info about the game update. Although, yeah, that's one thing worth pointing out. It's not like the game update 249 wrecked my localization and switched it to Polish, where I had to freaking delete Polish language files in order to play in English. Which is ridiculous. Um, I was playing after the update 249 with English language. I launched the game today and it's suddenly Polish for no apparent reason. As I said, I have Steam set in English. I have I have the Steam set in English. I have this game set in Steam to be English, and suddenly it's Polish, and I cannot change it. So yeah, I was really annoyed. Hopefully, it will be fixed soon. It might not even be their fault. I mean, in the worst case scenario, it could be Steam's fault. Yeah, I'm saying that because I tried to switch to Russian and it didn't work either. Although, if it was Steam's fault, I could understand it would be Steam's fault if I had Steam on Polish. But I'm using Steam in English, so what gives? Have no idea. Anyway, that were the mediocre draws. I could try and go for some deck building today. Though I don't really have any idea for a deck. I don't really have cards for any new decks. Like on Zash, something like totem, 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 totem. Yeah, I'm just tossing totems into. Yeah, that's a good one. Totem, totem. I'm just tossing totems into the. Is any of those things totems? Nope. Is any of those things totems? That's a dwarf artifact creature. Monument, ship, automaton, contraption. Bloody brilliant. Automaton, this is nothing, this is contraption, this is nothing, and this is dwarf. So that's like all the totems I have. If I put shaman... Oh, it actually shows all the totems as well. Oh, it is a shaman. That's interesting. Totem you control is destroyed +1. You can use to pay the mana cost of totems. Under creature put Might Emblem. Whenever enemy creature dies +1 energy. Might Emblem for each totem. Allied totems gain +1 energy. That is good. But actually for a totem deck you would like to grab 4 of those, but I have only 3. That kinda sucks. Disciple of Zash. That's a really nice goblin shaman you might wanna take. Like, for full set of. Have only 3 of those. Again, with the totem deck you might think about taking 4 of those. This is nothing, just a shaman. Would trigger the totems, and yeah. Summon Shooting Sprout. Make it swift. Pay 1 to draw a card. Pay 1 to have Lightning Totem deal 2 damage. Okay. This is the enemy hero loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And this is the stupid spell using. So if you want to be taking a bunch of corruption spells with a cost of 2 or less, you won't really be needing this totem. Yeah, but we also have the Devirk Shaman, which are pretty nice annoyance to your opponent, and Herald of Despair. When Herald of Despair enters the field, you may have a creature, artifact, or spell lose all energy. Sacrifice each hero sacrifice an artifact. That's nasty, because, you know, if you will be going artifacts, aka totems, this will wreck you. You're fucking kidding me. Save and close. Okay, cancel. Where is quit without saving? God damn it. Well, I think I could have control clicked to get rid of everything. but I actually forgot about it. And I get it back to mind after I was already out of everything. Yeah, I'm just curious how many creatures and or totems I am missing. I'm missing one totem of the moon. Allied Shaman enters the field. You may pay 1 to give this creature, to give any creature you control +1/+1 until end of turn. It's nice. Totem, yada yada. You may pay to transform totem into 4/4/2 SP until end of turn. Okay. And Swamp God Emissary is also a shaman. Ooh. Yeah, honestly, I guess you could create a pretty nice totem deck. One would have to think about it a little bit more. I think I would be basing it off of a rage hero. I kind of feel like that would be like the main aspect, and corruption and nature only supporting aspects. Yeah, but that could work pretty nicely. I mean, none of those requires more than 1 level from the respective aspect. I'm just curious about... Yeah, oh, that thing requires 2 wisdom. Okay. That thing requires only 1 wisdom. Power discharge. No. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm trying to look for... Well, actually, they are sorted. No, they are not. They are sorted by levels, not by type. Astral Dive. It is 1 wisdom, 1 random, so 4 aspect deck could be interesting. Anyway, that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you like, subscribe, share the video. And yeah, we'll not have any deck built today. That was fun! Anyway. Yeah, but that will definitely be it for today. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. So yeah, thanks for watching and take care. I'll see you next week.